Hi guys. So I apologize. It is May 29th and yeah, I've been gone for over a week already and so I feel really bad. It's been 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Um so yeah, I had totally planned on getting more videos out and doing things. The rummage sale, we were out every day. The girls came on Wednesday. And we busted out a lot of stuff out of the storage unit, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we had a rummage sale. So anyway, let me say hi. My name is Amber. This is Ooh Ah Crochet. Welcome in, and thank you for all the new subscribers I've been getting. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate those that have watched me for a long time. I've been on YouTube for 6 years, which is crazy. And the kids are still up. So,
Mom,
yes.
Daisy's still playing with her tablet.
Okay, well, tell her to put it away and go to bed. It is 10, I think it's 10:30, and they're still awake. And yeah, we don't give them melatonin in the summer, so they stay up. But they're sleeping in the morning, so I guess that's a benefit too, I guess. So anyway, long story, and it's a very long story. Some of you maybe have read my post or saw my post on Facebook. I did post on the community tab asking for prayers for my nieces. We got the call. The girls got here Wednesday to help out with the rummage sale for the last week, and we got the call Wednesday afternoon that their father had been flown from Aberdeen to Sioux Falls, that he was puking black. So obviously, after we saw him at the graduation, we knew that he was sick, dying. I mean, our thoughts immediately were he looked just like my dad, which was very very shocking to all of us. It was very PTSD to my mom. She saw dad all over again and just was like distraught. She was very upset. But anyway, I did take the girls up to the hospital to see him. The nurse didn't seem to think that it was that bad, but I mean, I think we all knew better. You know what I mean? Like, he had just got there at 5. And we didn't get there until probably closer to 8 o'clock. We didn't stay very long. The girls don't have a relationship with him, or didn't have a relationship with him because of all of the unfortunate circumstances of alcohol abuse and alcohol addiction. And it's so hard for me to put into words the detriment that does to a family. But the one thing I can take away from all this, to skip ahead a little bit, I guess on Friday afternoon, we got the word that he had passed away at Friday morning at 5 a.m. So very quickly. I mean, we could tell by the way he looked that he wasn't good, but the girls took it better than I thought they would. They kind of distanced themselves from him, so I think that helped in part of it. The funeral is on Monday, and I do plan on going up to support my nieces, to support my sister, and to respect that he was their dad. That's the reason why I'm going, is to be there for them. He was not. He could have made better choices, and I guess I will just leave it at that because I know my niece watches. Hi, Maya. But the rummage sale, on a side note, or on a why you guys are here today, crochet and other things. They're still getting up and going to the bathroom. Anyway, we actually sold crochet at a rummage sale. We had a whole stand that had all my crochet plushies in the bags. The girls set all my crochet items out in the morning. I sold 2 poppet keychains. I sold um, both axolotls, and I sold bingo. Bingo's gone. I sold a frog on a swing, and I think there's a few other things, but I'm very low on inventory. I would say very, very low, because I had 4 axolotls when we started doing all this stuff, and I have none left until now. I didn't have any turtles at all. I had sold both my turtles on swings, so those were gone. So the mystery boxes have been going well, I guess, after I show them what's in the box. Is that cheating? Hold on a second. It's very hard right now with them all in the same room still. It's the reason why we're doing the basement. It's the reason why I've taken time off of my auction jobs to get them separated. They need their own space, and I have just tremendous mom guilt, just extreme mom guilt right now. But we're working on it. So anyway, we sold a bunch of crochet stuff. So and the rummage sale did very, very well. I mean, we busted ass. We were out there for 5 days in a row. But our tent that we bought for I got fuzzies from the trees in my hair. The tent that we bought for the market shows worked great, you guys. I was able to have my books out there. We had Halloween costumes out there. We had 2 plastic shelving units out there, and we could shut it up and lock it up. So it was basically having like 2 garage fulls of stuff out on the rummage sale. I sold a whole bunch of big furniture items, you know, $30, $40, $50 items, which was amazing. We put the futon out at my mom's house on Sunday, and it sold Sunday. So just those kind of things just kept us going and kept us motivating. All the time, mind you, all of this time, during this time, I was listing on the 50-cent auction, and I probably have, I'm going to guess, almost 200 items going out because I listed that much. So it's a lot. I've got 2.5 totes full already, and I've got 2 more days worth of items to keep track of. Now, mind you, it's small stuff. It's either books or small items. They're not that big. There's a lot of jewelry pieces in there. Craft lots. Like, I just threw a bunch of shit together and called it a craft lot. So I'm up over $160. I don't know, I might not quite have 200 items. I might have exaggerated. I know I was at 160. So I think I was at $1 a piece. Again, Dollar Tree prices. But anyway, let me show you what I've been working on. If you are here, you're here for crochet probably, and not all my personal business. I apologize, but you guys are like the people I talk to, and I feel like you listen, and so you guys get to hear about my life and about my kids, and about the people I care about, like my nieces and my sister and my mom. So I worked on this turtle when I was at the rummage sale. I got all of it done. I didn't have the eyes or the belly. I was missing like the last 2 rounds of the belly, but I did put him together, her together, whatever. I did the embroidered eyes on this one, and I think they turned out pretty cute. So I did watch a tutorial online to make that one. I will put the link in the description box for you. Pretty simple. You just do your circle rounds as big as you want the fin, and then your rounds for your shell. Back loop only this part, and then you decrease. So I had already had the shell made for this one. I made that at a previous fair, And so I just did the same thing. I did that one and I duplicated it with the big one. I did add some face shaping because I think these eyes were too big and they were too far up. They were something. I don't know. They didn't look right. And I added a little white detail so you can see that in there. So we've got the pink shell, pink turtles. So they can either be sold, I don't know if I should sell them as a set or separate. I'll probably sell them separate. But anyway, they're pretty big. I did the fins on this one quite a bit bigger because it's such a bigger turtle. So there's that. And then, so I finished those yesterday and I got this done today. We've got a purple axolotl in the dark, and then I'm making a light purple with the dark purple fins for the next round. They have silver safety eyes in them. So yeah, so that is what I have been working on. I honestly didn't pick up a crochet hook much because I was listing on the 50-cent auction. We were doing other things for the rummage sale. I was pricing things out as fast as I mean, physically and whatever. I tell you, on Tuesday, I was exhausted. I just slept and I didn't really get up off of my chair, but I wasn't strong enough to crochet, so I didn't get anything done. But I did get a box, so I will show you that in tomorrow's video. That'll be able to do. I don't know if I'll get any more crocheting done, but I'll show you that box that I got for the Garfield make-along, you guys. You can send it in anytime you want, but the Garfield make-along, if you are not familiar, go back and watch some of my other videos. But the Garfield make-along is basically we collect small toys for the kids, scarves, mittens, hats. We are a very, very cold place here in South Dakota in the winter, and so having those extra items for the school is what I like to have for them, because I know with my kids that they lose that kind of stuff all the time. So it's nice to have just an extra set or two available for kids that need it, or maybe that they can't afford it and the teacher sees that they can't afford it and they will go grab one of those for them. The small amigurumis, the bookmarks, the backpack buddies, all that kind of thing, those are given to the kids that fidget toys that might need an incentive for the day. They might have done something good as a leadership reward. They also use them for their bingo, which is great because they actually called me last year and asked me if I had stuff. So I was glad that I had a few people that sent in stuff that we could do, because I didn't make hardly anything last year. I'm still working on eagles for the end of this month. I'm hoping to have 6 done to show you guys. I did give an eagle, if you didn't see it, I did give an eagle to one of the retiring teachers that had left for this year. She taught 3 out of the 4 of my kids. And what else? I think that's it. But yeah, so tomorrow's video, I will show you her box. Her box is very large and huge, you guys. You don't have to send, you know, 30, 40, 50 things. You can send, you know, 4 or 5 or whatever, or 10. It doesn't have to be that. But she graciously sent me, she worked on a book and finished all, I think she said 77 amigurumis that were in this book, and she sent them all to me for the kids, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to try not to cry tomorrow because I have a feeling that I'm going to. So emotions. But anyway, happy Cromay 29. I'm so sorry. If this even makes it out before midnight, it'll be a miracle. So I will let you guys go, and we will talk to you tomorrow. And I love you, and thank you for praying for my family. And thanks for listening to me rant and talk. All right. Have a good night.